guys, it's Birdy. I know this is a video a lot of you guys have been waiting for me to come out with. This is gonna be a basement tour to show you guys around exactly what I surround myself with. I don't know, maybe this basement tour slash studio space slash room tour slash bird's nest slash man cave slash, I don't know. The list goes on, just like my oasis. Maybe you guys can get a small idea of exactly how I inspire myself. Really don't want to miss anything either, so while I'm doing this tour, I'm gonna be vlogging kind of at the same time, doing some cinematic sequences just to make it a little bit more entertaining. So much to look at in this basement, but I don't want this video to drag on forever. So try my best to keep you guys in the loop, go into detail on particular items and the reasoning behind why they might be up in the house. Talking about like paintings and other objects and stuff like that. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for me to make this video, so without further ado. She got me like lemon meringue, Greek yogurt. Alright, so this little tiny corner area is pretty much the first little tiny corner area that you're greeted by when you come down the stairs. Kind of looks like it's turned into a ritualistic art piece. And if you're wondering why I have clothes here, it's because I actually don't have any more space in my closet. These are all prototypes for my itsBirdy brand. Maybe a lot of you guys who aren't all that up to date with what I'm doing with my life don't know that I have my own personal apparel, and it's called itsBirdy. I do everything from the rough sketches and concept designs to digitizing it and then sending it off to the manufacturers to get it actually produced. This rack contains all of my prototypes and the one-offs. These are supposed to give me an idea of exactly how they'll turn out. And to me, it's kind of just like a representation. It symbolizes how far I've come. Not too much to say. Just know that this entire basement is basically like my personal art gallery. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I keep a lot of my old artwork. This dragon painting, I'm just running out of places to put paintings, so you'll just like see them stacked upon each other on a lot of the walls here. There's one of my first clay sculptures of a dragon's head. Something I'll never throw away. Heck, this thing is supposed to be like a dragon helmet. Oh, here's a small fact. This painting, probably the longest time I ever spent on an acrylic painting. 36 hours in a span of like 2 weeks. Just goes to show you how lax the fine arts department was in ACAD. We'll see more dragons in this basement. This Cheshire Cat, funny story behind it, but I'll probably save it for another day. It's a combination of the Cheshire Cat from Alice Madness Returns for PC and Tim Burton's Cheshire Cat. Like I've said before, I like to keep... Do you guys even want to see the bathroom? So lame. Maybe I'll like show you a quick glimpse. What I was saying is, there's a reason why I like to keep a lot of my old artworks. It's to give me the opportunity to look back and see exactly how far I've grown in my craft. Okay, I'll show you the bathroom. With just a simple request, play in the park with no rest and come on feeling refreshed. Life is a gift and I saw quick. Nothing too special in here. You guys want to know how I do my hair in the morning? Just kidding. Alright, finally, where all the magic happens. Not really, no. this isn't a side of the room that you guys often see. Usually when I do my vlogs inside this room, this is my actual bedroom, I do it with the camera on that side, facing the wall with the pagoda and a cherry blossom. In the past, I'd actually spend a lot of my days in here, just lock myself in here with paper, pencil, and coffee, and I wouldn't come out until I had an idea. And eventually one of those ideas turned into this lifestyle. As you can tell, I have a fascination with masks. My dream is to collect 1,000 masks. It's just one of my bigger goals in life, is to be able to travel the world and almost treasure hunt, in a sense. Just the idea of it sounds really fun. I like to collect masks. I have Sasuke's sword. It's legit too. Now you guys understand that I have no space in my closet. I'm a big hoodie collector. One of these days I'll show you guys exactly how many hoodies I own. Throughout my college art school career, whatever you guys want to call it, I'd bring random things to my studio, things that I thought I would end up using and never did. Maybe it's hereditary, because I know my dad likes to do that too. Call it whatever you guys want to. This is my art collection. I surround myself with all of these objects because it makes me happy and it gives me inspiration for my art. And honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. For all of the haters and the non-believers out there who think I've been spoon-fed all of my life, lots of sleepless nights to get to this point. This room is the bird sanctuary. And if you guys want to know why it isn't green and it's red instead, eventually when we got our basement renovated, I asked if I can have my bedroom in the basement. But for some reason, I asked for them to paint the walls red. I'm not an angry kid. Like, a lot of people say that colors have a lot to do with the mood a person is in, and red is supposed to make you angry, but I'm not much of an angry kid. I used to be. After spending hours in this room, I go into my studio and then I draw on a white piece of paper, and then all I see is green. Actually, right now, any white to me looks green because red is the contrasting color. So maybe subliminally over the years, my favorite color turned into green because of this reason. Up here you got my insane hoodie collection, which I will end up showing you guys one day. It goes all the way back there. I love hoodies. Believe it or not, this is a paintball mask. And then, yeah, my mask collection. Masks. A rice hat because, of course, you know. This guy is actually the very first of its kind. Oh no! Close. It's the first King's Masterized necklace. And then of course you got my movie collection. I love this trilogy, okay? Shut up. I actually like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. If you like free running, I bought this before Blockbuster went out of business. But if you like free running, this is a sick movie. D13U and District B13. And then of course you got Initial D, Advent Children, Death Note. This is the real life version. Wangan Midnight. And I'm starting to grow my Studio Ghibli collection in Blu-ray. So I got a couple of those. And Akira classic. When I was into skateboarding, yeah right. A DC movie, Tony Hawk's Secret Skate Park Tour. Oh my god. And then this random shelf underneath the TV. I worked so hard for this TV. It took me like 3 paychecks. That's like 3 months worth at that age. And my day job didn't pay all that much. I was getting paid like under minimum wage. So this shelf has some more random anime stuff. Some of my interests. I haven't even opened this yet. How shameful is that? I don't get all that much time for video games anymore. But that's the reason why I bought this TV in the first place for my room, was because I used to game so much. And the reason why I have these speakers, and you'll see a lot of music producers who have the same speakers. They're KRK Rocket 5s, and they're really good speakers. But I used to produce my own music. SoundCloud.com/propgame if you guys are curious to hear what kind of music I make. But that explains the speakers and the sound foam, which is like my cheap alternative. I don't know. This is only like $5 at Walmart. If you want it, you can paint it black. I've seen a lot of people actually use egg cartons. Same idea. So I would spend a lot of time at this table making my own music. And this is my prop game mask. There is actually something really trippy about my prop game mask. If you look at the right glare, the right light, you will see happy faces. I cut them out of these 3D glasses. So if you bring this to like a rave or an electronic music show, the light show you get with this is insane. And it's the particular lenses that I used for the eyes. I'll try to show you guys that another day. Yeah. That's it. I think we're done in here. You'll probably find one Pikachu in every single room in this basement.
It doesn't
This is probably one of my very first experiences with acrylic paint ever in my life. It's a caricature of me, and it's a mixture of all of my favorite things, including sketching, Spider-Man, comics, dragons, obviously, cars, and me, and what I used to wear. I think this was made in grade 11. Some things never change. Alright, so this little hallway section, you guys don't see very often, but there's a couple of paintings. When I get bored of what it looks like on this side, I usually change the painting out for another painting. I have a few to choose from, but these two paintings are actually one of my very first experiences with acrylic paint ever. I think they were made in high school. There is one really cool thing I want to show you guys that's in this hallway, and it's in the little room that's underneath the staircase, and it's my Funko Pop collection. Let's check it out. So over these past couple years, I've started slowly growing an addiction to collecting these things. The only reason why I would actually pick one up for myself is either it's rare, it correlates to my childhood, or I just really love the character. So I'm gonna show you guys Black Spider-Man, Astro Boy, Mickey Mouse. Never watched Momotaro, but he was a green little Oni dude. Eren Yeager, I don't know why he's black and white. Ox from Ugly Doll, Spider-Man. I think I got this as a gift from one of the expos that I attended. Manny Pacquiao, of course. Hatsune Miku, Toothless, Cheshire Cat, where half of his body is disappearing. Vegeta, of course. All of the Dragon Ball Z ones that I'm going to show you were all gifts from Urban Pop Shop. A lot of these were gifts from Urban Pop Shop, but I also bought a lot of them for myself as well. The Godzilla, I mean, just look at him. Baymax. Then you even have the Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. This one is rare. It's a golden Stan Lee, but why it's rare is because it's actually signed by Stan Lee himself. So shout outs to Urban Pop Shop, and shout outs to my brother for getting this signed for me. You got Hollow Ichigo. I don't know why this guy's named Solo. The only reason why I bought this was because it was a green Deadpool. But I don't know the story behind Solo or why he's green. I don't know, there's a couple more there. The Crow, another Manny Pacquiao, Dancing Groot. You got Cell, there's a old Batman. For all of you Birdy skate pioneers, this is my Deadbird mask. It's completely wearable. The eyes light up, and then there's some car parts just lying here. They're not even made for my car, but I thought they'd fit. So, I don't know, I'll end up selling those eventually. Deadbird mask, if you guys want, there is a video out there of the entire process of the making of this mask, so leave it up here for a couple seconds. Yeah, this is just a small little storage underneath the stairs. When my sister was here, she'd use this room for her sewing. That's why there's a lot of fabric still on this shelf. But now it's just a place for my toys. Just another place. I told you, I wasn't lying. There's a Pikachu in every single room. Yeah, I'll find a proper home for these guys eventually. For now. So here we are, the bird sanctuary, if you will. This is legit where all the magic happens.
Take me, baby, take me.
So this corner, like I've said before, is my battle station. And I got my friend to help me build this gaming PC. This computer was meant to be used for my editing, but I still use this 5-year-old, 6-year-old laptop. I mean, it still works really well too, and it's portable. So I mainly use this computer for gaming. One of the main reasons why I built this computer was so I could get into Twitch. You'll notice that I have 2 webcams. One I would usually have hanging up above the drawing that I'm doing, and this one is pointing towards me so that the people watching the stream can see what I'm doing as opposed to just watching my hand move a pencil across a piece of paper. And as you can tell, it's kind of green themed. I'll turn the lights off here just to show you what it looks like in the dark. The LEDs I added myself. This changes the colors. Look at this. I'm gonna turn the lights on again. I've heard of some people who like to work standing up. Having a table that can move up and down is super helpful for certain situations. Like sometimes I like to draw like right over my paper. It gives me a better angle to draw better proportioning and stuff. And this way I'm right over my piece of paper. Yeah, I have a custom wallpaper. Put Shenron in there. I really wanted to go with this black and green theme, as you can see, but I didn't want to buy all Razer products. It was inevitable. Like these headphones, I got Razer clicky keys, and this mouse is also from Razer. This is the Ouroboros, and it reminds me of a Gundam, like Death Scythe. Change this green again. Go for green. Alright, I mean this setup isn't like super crazy. I just wanted something that exuded my character. But if you guys want to find out more information about like the entire process or what went into the build of this PC, I actually have a video of the entire build. So probably post a link somewhere, or I'll like put it up here for a bit. The triple 24-inch monitor setup might be a little overkill, but I actually end up using all 3 screens when I'm streaming. One here that has Twitch open, I have OBS open in the middle, and then anything else that I need, like music program, the internet for references for my drawings and stuff, I'll have open on the 3rd screen. The PS4 game collection, still growing. Here are some of the games that I play. Heroes of the Storm, Nosgoth, I've barely played, but my friend downloaded that for me. Same creators as Soul Reaver for PlayStation. MapleStory, that is my shit. I'm actually decent at Smite, still learning, not the best. You'd think I'd be spending a lot of my time in this corner, but I rarely use that thing at all, only when I stream. There's a couple of paintings up there. So when me and my friend made this gaming rig, we tried our best to avoid getting all Razer things, and I mean that would have been the easy route. We tried our best to mix and match, and my brother uses this a lot for his coding work. I do a lot of my video editing on this laptop still. I prefer working in this area. It's connected to speakers that are actually really good, and no complaints. This is my studio. This is where I do everything, pretty much. You saw this drawing. On top of this cutting mat is usually where I film all of my drawing videos. And I know a lot of you guys have questions. Like, how do I place the camera so it's angled on top of the drawing, like bird's eye view? And I use this. It's a tabletop tripod. It's meant for DSLRs, so this actually holds. But you have to find the right balance so it doesn't tip over. Here's a couple more of my masks. This is wearable art by my Instagram friend named Machine56. As soon as I saw it, I had to get one for myself. So I was actually one of the first people to buy the MK2, and ever since then he's had a few more versions of it. But every time this guy puts these up in his store, he sells out in a matter of minutes. And this one is a Kamen Rider mask. This is a Hayabusa helmet from Halo, and it's a Pepakura file that I actually put together. So it's made out of cardstock. And there's a reason why I haven't actually bondoed and left it like this. I really like how intricate it looks left at this state, so I don't really want to bondo it at all. I have a couple more collectibles up there. You see my Pikachu Nintendo 64, which is still in perfect working condition. Trafalgar hat, Ace hat. For those who think I'll never get into digital art, I've owned this bamboo tablet for almost 6 years now. I just never touch it. I only bought it for my animation class when I was in art school. Props to anyone who f***s with these guys. Big Bad Beetleborgs. This was my shit.
Beetleborgs were in a fix and now have fun metallics.
We got a red koala, some Pikachu pins. See that Pokemon team? This was the very first Pokemon team drawing I ever did. So of course it was of me. And then you got me in Lego form, my brother who looks like Captain Hook. He actually legit looked like this. He still has a mustache that looks like that Buddha. And then someone made me in perler beads. That's sweet. A lot of folders because I work with a lot of paper. Now sadly, I'm not much of a reader. The only reading I ever do nowadays is like subbed anime and mangas, of course. So I do have a collection of comics and art books. I find inspiration in art books, so I started collecting them too. Yoshitaka Amano, who's known for his Final Fantasy drawings. Most of these I've actually gone through. This book's pretty neat. If you're into drawing Pokemon, you can find a lot of inspiration in this one. Got some car magazines. Naruto, XXX Holic. This is a really good anime. Some paintings, more masks. Now this mask is really cool. That's pretty much it for this studio space. It's easy for me to get work done here. That's why I love it so much. Sometimes my friends won't even see me for like days on end because I'm here doing work. Time to take you into the last area of the basement. This is my dad's man cave. This is his area. I wasn't kidding about the Pikachu, and also a painting of mine in every single room. So this is where the magic happens. I'm just gonna say that for every single room that I go into. This is basically the theater room. Blu-rays, DVDs, we got VHS, we got laser discs, Betamax. Bro, we got it all. Thumbs up this video if you guys have made it this far and know what Betamax is. Guaranteed, if you guys ever owned a Betamax, you had a rewinder that played for release when it finished rewinding your movie, whatever you watched. Alright, let's just continue this tour. We got the old microwave from upstairs down here. So if I really wanted, I could actually stay in the basement. We got a freezer in the furnace room. There is a fridge here for those wondering, except, yeah, nothing special. This is my little workout station. I've been trying to make a habit of going to the gym like 3 times a week with my brother. He's pretty big for a Filipino, so I'm trying to take after him. Here we got a few of our KMR garments, a couple of hoodies. These are actually still available on kingsmasterized.com. As soon as we get the rest of the KMR apparel in, we're going to be sending these out ASAP. I know a lot of you guys are waiting for your orders so patiently, so I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Right, peaks? Brother randomly bought these things. Cloud Strife in his bike. This one is from the Final Fantasy VII game, and this one is from Advent Children. Who remembers DDR? I challenge you guys, just letting you guys know I dance on heavy. Maybe some other day. Actually, I was super excited to bring you guys into this room, mainly because of this painting.
Even though I'm grown, I know I'm still a child at the bone, 'cause I never go round. Even though I'm on my own, I'll always be a child at the bone in the merry-go-round. Even though I'm grown, I know I'm still a child at the bone, 'cause I merry-go.
I think this took me like 10 hours in the span of 2 days. Imagine I had 10 hours to do this exact same painting with the same exact materials. Now, I would probably only be 25% done because of how detail-oriented I am nowadays. Okay. Keep in mind, this was done in grade 10, I think. So you got the pencil, sleeping with the scissors. Hey, the sheets are green too. My parents really wanted to frame that piece, so I just let them. To this day, this might be one of my more prouder pieces. This painting alone showed me exactly what I was capable of if I spent more time in the fine fibers of the details. And I'm glad my parents put it up somewhere where I can see it almost every day. Back there, you got more dragon paintings. This one is a cave dragon. I'd love to show you guys all of the stuff I've done today, Then you got Goku on Snake Way, Broken Hearted Bird. I made that when I broke up with my ex. I don't want to see that thing. Anyone want to buy a bird painting? So yeah.
Smoke up. In the
Nice. Any of you PlayStation people remember Legend of Dragoon? Back then, this competed with Final Fantasies. This was such a good game. Legend of Dragoon.
La 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 la.
Yeah. I don't know, sometimes I find myself chilling in here. I don't have much time for relaxation nowadays though. If you guys are ever looking for a good cry, I suggest Grave of the Fireflies, Studio Ghibli movie. I guarantee you'll cry. And then we walk through this little hallway and we're back to the beginning. Well, I suppose I can take you into the furnace. How effed up is this? I have a Ouija board in here. Yes, that says Ouija. Guess where I bought this thing? And I bought this because I was feeling very adventurous when I was still with my ex. We bought this Ouija board at Toys R Us for like 13 bucks. This was in a child's toy store. And I don't know what it's still doing in this house, but it's actual real bad luck. I don't even know why we did this shit. I gotta burn that. What else do we have in here? Look at this rare Megazord. I'm definitely going to show you this in another video. From our childhood, there's a lot of things in here, super nostalgic to me. Well, I guess I could show you these paintings. These were done in my first year of art college. I have no idea what I was doing here, okay? It was in ACAD that I learned that people actually accepted stuff like this, conceptual art. And I mean, as long as you could explain your art piece to the teacher in the class, it really didn't matter what you did. It's ridiculous how open-minded that community was. And I mean, it's a good thing. Don't get me wrong, it was amazing. Everyone welcomed everybody, and art school was probably one of the better things to happen to me in my life. So yeah, I just learned a lot from a lot of people, and I was able to pick the brains of all the professors who were super knowledgeable in their own crafts. So that's pretty much it for this tour. Don't ask me where I got the Starbucks. I think that's like 2 days old. Found it on that table. Now I don't feel so good. I think that's it for this video. I appreciate you guys for watching. For any of you guys who made it this far and managed to watch the entire video without stopping or taking a break or skipping, I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Heck, I appreciate each and every one of your guys' views. Who am I kidding? It's awesome to see growth in the channels. To me, it's a sign that the hard work is finally paying off. It's cool. I just have a couple of announcements. First of all, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. In retrospect, I know I haven't been the best at keeping this channel up to date with videos, and I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm always so sorry all the time. I'm Canadian, okay? I can't help it. It really is just finding the time to edit the videos, put together all the footage. This video alone took like 4 SD cards, and that's just something you guys don't see, right? This is behind the scenes. It's hard to fit everything that you want to do in one single day. I find sleep kind of a waste of time, even though it goes against human ethic. It's needed for your well-being. I'm good with like 4 to 6 hours of sleep, maybe like 6 and up. But I'd rather be doing things with my time that propel me forward instead of, you know, just aimlessly wasting it, doing nothing. Well, nowadays it's hard to do nothing, but it's easy to get distracted. So you guys just have to find the right distractions in your life, I guess. So I think I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the approach I took with this video. I'm also hoping to do a Q&A pretty soon, so if any of you guys have any questions for me, feel free to ask in the comment section below, and I might pick out your question to answer in my next video. I can't thank you guys enough for the generous support. Thank you guys so much for watching, for stopping by the channel, and I will see you on the next video. Peace. Sayonara. Yeah, it's 2016, guys. Get out there and do exactly what it is that you want to. If you have the patience and the time and the funds, there's a lot of factors to take in.